Hello everyone and welcome back to your boy The Sean Davey Way Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Tap that bell if you would like to be notified of all of our future content. Today I bring you another Surviving Diddy Part 2 on Jamie Foxx. As of now, Jamie Foxx is still in the hospital with unknown reasons, and we will try our hardest to get to the bottom of it. In part 1, we discussed a lot. We started on talking about Diddy's involvement towards the end of part 1. So in part 2, we will further explain how Diddy is being brought into this situation. But until then, I would like to keep updating you on all of the things that have transpired since Jamie Foxx has been hospitalized. Let's go. Shout out to fandomwire.com. Quote, Jamie might well have been a goner. He is very lucky. End quote. Jamie Foxx nearly died after heart attack. Doctor gives concerning health updates. Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz have been busy shooting their upcoming Netflix film, Back in Action. Diaz especially came out of retirement to act in the film only because Foxx requested and convinced her. However, filming the movie hasn't been a pleasant experience for any of them. To make matters worse, Foxx was admitted to an Atlanta hospital on April 11th and had to be revived by doctors. His daughter Corinne Foxx shared updates about his condition on social media. This is the latest incident in a series of on-set debacles that have plagued the film and actors. Side note, if you pay attention to the majority of these publications and blogs that are speaking on Jamie Foxx's health condition, notice how it states that he had to be revived. I believe that Jamie Foxx died and the doctors at the Atlanta hospital brought him back to life, brought him back to having vital health signs. But that does not mean that Jamie Foxx is doing well. I believe that's why he has not done an actual verbal statement or any videos stating that he is okay, because he is not. The majority of the publications also post that Jamie Foxx is awake and alert. People in vegetative states are just that, awake and alert. But it does not mean that Jamie Foxx is okay. There have been publications like TMZ that have posted that Jamie Foxx was awake and laughing and talking to family, etc. That is not true. Jamie Foxx and his family are very concerned. Jamie is concerned about his health and his family is too. That is why all of Jamie's family, even family that do not live in the area, came in to town in Atlanta to visit him because they are very afraid. If Jamie Foxx was awake and alert and was able to call them type of alert and be like, hey, I'm doing all right. You don't have to come. Thank you for your prayers and well wishes, but I'm going to be okay as soon as I get out of here. I'd love to have you guys come down and visit me. But as of right now, there's no immediate reason to come here. That is why the family all came, because this is not good. Jamie Foxx is not out of the woods. I do believe that he is just connected to a lot of machines that are keeping him here. But Jamie Foxx is in severe trouble. Let's keep going in the article. Jamie Foxx revived by doctors after on-set incident. Radar Online reported that Jamie Foxx fell ill while filming his Netflix movie Back in Action with Glenn Close and Cameron Diaz. He was taken to a hospital in Atlanta where he required immediate attention, the site wrote. Jamie suffered a serious medical episode and needed immediate attention. It was touch and go for days with him and he had to be revived. He is very lucky to be alive. Sources said the desperate emergency room physicians likely saved his life. He's very lucky he got treatment when he did. Corinne Foxx gave fans an update about her father's condition on social media after the horrific episode. She wrote, luckily due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. But why did the actor suffer such a devastating medical incident that made him stay in the hospital for more than a week? Radar Online sources believe it was due to an unimaginable stress as a result of working on Back in Action. Radar Online reported that Jamie Foxx's doctors believe that his sudden collapse was a long time coming. They also reportedly stated that he could have been gone if he hadn't acted with urgency, the site said. Jamie suffered from high blood pressure, which doctors say can cause clots in the brain leading to a stroke. Doctors believe this was a long time coming, and really, if he hadn't acted fast, Jamie might as well been a goner. Side note, there was a lot of on-set drama with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz, which a lot of publications aren't necessarily talking about, but there are some that are. So let's finish this article and we will get into what's going on with Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx. The outlet further revealed that Foxx's situation was the result of unimaginable stress. It was probably due to all of the unpleasant situations he had to face on his new movie set. It was previously reported that the actor fired several crew members after finding himself in a scam worth about $40,000 on his set. Authorities were also involved, and many production higher-ups were reportedly looking into the matter. It was rumored that Cameron Diaz was thinking about retiring again due to the set drama. As for Foxx's current condition, Radar Online backed up Corinne Foxx's statement and reported that the actor was awake and alert, but still recovering in the hospital under doctor's care. Side note, so the new movie that's coming out on Netflix, which is called Back in Action, is Jamie Foxx's project. So all of the production crew, the directors, the stuntmen, the actors, you name it, Jamie Foxx put this all together. Again, this is his project. During making this film, he was scammed out of $40,000. After getting the authorities and the higher-ups on the production and Netflix involved, it may be more than $40,000. So Jamie Foxx was extremely stressed out because the 7 people that he fired, he had to rehire new people to fill those slots. And again, the production of the movie was already going on. So it's extremely stressful bringing in new people, bringing them up to date on a project that is almost finished. So yeah, that can be extremely stressful. And then you're out of thousands of dollars. We'll think like, well, Jamie Foxx is extremely rich. Yes, but when you are doing a movie, you have a budget. So that $40,000 came out of the budget that Jamie Foxx had from Netflix to produce, star, and direct this film. And that $40,000 being gone, and it could possibly be more, that means he would have to take that money out of his own bank account and replace it unless the insurance kicks in. So that's where the authorities come in and make sure that everything is on the up and up so that insurance claims and whatnot can be filed. And then there was a bunch of drama on set with the actors, and Cameron Diaz being one of them. Now, Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx have worked together before on movies like Any Given Sunday, etc. So this drama coming up with Cameron and Jamie is really weird because Cameron Diaz retired from acting years ago. She has not been in any films or nothing. And her friend, Jamie Foxx, literally brings her out of retirement. And I guess that same friend, Jamie Foxx, made her want to go back into retirement because of all the drama on set. Let's get into Cameron Diaz and how she feels about Jamie Foxx while working with him on the film Back in Action. Cameron Diaz's quote, "He wasn't fun to be around." Jamie Foxx reportedly was not nice to Cameron Diaz before his near-death experience due to heart attack. Jamie Foxx feels lucky to be alive, as do his doctors, who resuscitated him after almost losing the star. The actor dealt with some serious anger issues as a result of the stress he underwent during making the film Back in Action. As Cameron Diaz chose to return to the big screen after announcing her retirement in 2014, things did go south between Foxx and the 50-year-old star, who felt Foxx wasn't fun to be around. One reason why Jamie Foxx fans love him is because of his will to never give up. Despite several ups and downs, the Grammy-winning musician has made a place for himself in Hollywood. But again, the race star was hit by serious controversy after he caused chaos on the set of Netflix Back in Action. From axing his personal chauffeur, firing an executive producer and 2 directors, to giving a really hard time to Cameron Diaz, Foxx had been not himself lately. While critics slammed him for all that went down on the London set, let's not forget all of the stress was a direct influence of his near-death experience. Sources previously claimed that Foxx's erratic behavior resulted in Diaz's thoughts to retire. Well, everyone needs to cut the guy some slack. As for Cameron Diaz, the actress is focusing on the project. Previously, a source reported that a dream comeback turned into a nightmare following the chaos on the set of Back in Action. The source said, quote, Jamie is being a total pill and sadly Cameron's bearing the brunt of his foul moods. Foxx hates that she is the center of attention. Side note, I do believe that there was some problems on set with Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx, but I do not believe that Jamie Foxx is jealous at the fact that Cameron Diaz is the center of attention or center focus around this project. Why? Because he literally brought her out of retirement. Cameron Diaz was sitting at home twiddling her fingers or probably thinking about going to get a mani or pedi when she got a call from a legend, which would be Jamie Foxx, and wanted her to appear in this film. He wanted to pay her to come out of retirement to be in this movie, with this being the first film that Cameron Diaz has done since her retirement. Of course she's going to be the center of attention. Of course people are going to tune in to see her. Of course. Why would he be jealous of someone he hired? Now, I would see if someone else brought Cameron Diaz in and Jamie had nothing to do with it. But again, this is Jamie's project and he wanted Cameron in it. So I do not believe that. I believe that that is cap, that Jamie Foxx was jealous or upset that Cameron Diaz is the center of attention. I believe that's what Jamie wanted her to be. Duh. Moving right along. Jamie Foxx has had a post on his IG since he has been hospitalized. Let's get into that. Jamie Foxx shares his gratitude for all the love as he recovers from medical complications. Jamie Foxx is speaking out for the first time since his daughter Corinne Foxx released a statement last month that the actor was hospitalized due to an undisclosed medical complication. Jamie's quote, "Appreciate all the love," Foxx posted on his verified Instagram feed on Wednesday, adding that he is feeling blessed. Side note, I do not believe that Jamie Foxx wrote anything that is on his Instagram. I believe his family wrote it, more so if Corinne wrote this so that the public could calm down, because the public is really worried about Jamie Foxx and his just out of nowhere medical complication. So I believe this is to weather the storm, to do a little damage control, because Jamie is not on camera. That is why I do not believe that Jamie wrote this. It would be easier to calm the public down just having Jamie do a quick 10-second video letting everyone know that he's okay, because hearing it and seeing it is relieving. But for him to put up this post, it doesn't give "I'm okay." It gives "someone wrote this for me," so that the public and speculation could calm down on why I am in the hospital and why I have been in the hospital for so long. And we still do not have a real reason why Jamie is there. There's a bunch of assumptions, but there hasn't been anything confirmed by Jamie nor his family or his PR team and why he is in the hospital. It is still an unknown medical complication, but let's keep going. Fans noticed that in Jamie Foxx's hospital photos that were leaked that he had bruises and contusions to his face. There are a lot of YouTubers and gossip blogs going around stating that Jamie Foxx was physically harmed by multiple men before he went into the hospital, and that is the reason, allegedly, to why Jamie is there, because someone came over there and hurt and harmed him. I'm here to tell you that that is cap. That is a full-fledged lie. So anyone that is going around stating that Jamie Foxx was hurt or harmed before going into the hospital, that is not true. The contusion or bruising to Jamie Foxx's face allegedly happened during his collapse early morning on April 11th. It is also false that people are going around stating that Jamie Foxx had this medical condition while he was on set. It was not. It happened at the place Jamie was staying at on location for filming. So again, that is not true. It is cap. No one came to Jamie's home and harmed him, and that's the reason he's there. No one physically assaulted him and made him have a brain injury or anything like that. No, this was a long time coming. Jamie Foxx has suffered from high blood pressure for years. Let's drift back into Diddy since we are talking about the rumors and speculation into why Jamie Foxx is in the hospital. Everyone knows about Sean W.A. and Diddy's beef. I am not cool with Diddy. I do not like Diddy. I think that Diddy is a horrible person and he's done a lot of horrible things. But to push all of that aside, I am not a hater. I am not the type of person that is going to blame someone for something just because I do not care for them. There are a bunch of YouTubers especially going around stating that Diddy is the reason Jamie Foxx is in the hospital. A video of a story time that Jamie Foxx did over 3 years ago has been resurfacing online. It never left. If anything, it's just a bunch of messy bloggers and messy YouTubers that are going around stating that this is the reason that Jamie Foxx is in the hospital, because we don't know the exact reason he's in there besides due to stress-related issues. I will be the first to say that any gossip blog, any YouTuber, any TikToker, on and so forth, that is saying that Jamie Foxx is in the hospital because of Diddy is completely lying. Again, I do not like Diddy, but I'm not going to just blame things on him. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have no beef. Diddy and Jamie Foxx are extremely good friends. They are very close. And again, that video is from 3 years ago. And in said video, Jamie really did not disclose much information. He talked more about Drake than he talked about Diddy. He set up that he recorded some parties of Diddy's that he had been invited to, but he never said anything about Diddy being gay or anything outlandish happening or any weird things going on. He never said anything like that. But there's been plenty of people who have. Let's start with Usher.
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
As you see and heard in the clip, when Howard Stern questions Usher and says, hey, there had to be a house full of women at these parties and whatnot that you went to, Usher said no. He said that there was also some things that were going on that he didn't understand and that he also could not participate in. That's saying way more than what Jamie Foxx said. Usher is basically alluding that there are some gay things that were going on. He even said curious, as in bi-curious. So again, if anybody was going to be hurt or harmed because they were exposing Diddy, it would have been somebody like Usher, and Usher's doing just fine. Why isn't Usher in the hospital with a brain bleed or stroke or heart attack or bruised face or contusion to his face after he literally exposed Diddy? Jamie Foxx did not. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, Fox, and I can't. What? Puffs in there. So it's kind of, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man. Huh? So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little town car. This town, you know, I grabbed me a town car so I could skirt. Puff the SUVs and the road, the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out, I get out too with a camera, the big Canon. Like, yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, Foxx, the whole night. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get this. But at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'm filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth don't know if you know who that is.
The sex?
The sex lady. The sex lady. I see Dr. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Ruth and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool dancing, doing their thing, right? And you know what they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is?
Right.
Bum, 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 bum.
Beyonce.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Wow.
And then Andre Harrell, run that back. That's the one right there. That's gonna be the one. You just missed that, the ordering of the champagne, the whole nine. Country, get this. You call me country, I'm gonna take country, get this. So I'm filming it. That's the one. That's the record right there. Run it back. So Dr. Ruth Puff dancing, right? All of a sudden I get this, and then I flip the camera this way. There's Demi Moore and some young dude. I don't know who the dude is. So I said, Puff, who that? Oh, that's the young cat. I asked him question. I said, cool. So I asked Demi Moore. I said, is it cool if I? She said, sure, whatever. It was probably a wild night. Sure. So I watched when they first, got together. So what happened was, I'm following Puff, and his parties were like amazing. We were in Philly one day. I fly to Philly, town car, same business, go up. But Puff say, this party, Playboy, this party right here, I see $1.5 million. I said, nigga, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party? I said, you come to my house, I'll throw you a party for $400, and it will rival this, not in scale, but the people there, because that's how I started. I was the first social media dude. When I would do stand-up, I had cue cards. This is 91. I had cue cards, and I would have people sign and put their pager numbers on it. And I would call during the week. I'm going to be here. So I had 800 signatures, 600 women, 200 guys. So it became a floating party. So when Puff came to LA, he said, yo, Playboy, Saturday morning, make that shit happen. I said, I'm on it. Went into my phones, called 200, because I didn't have a big house, 200 of my best friends, girls that were beautiful but not tight but not slutty, just in the daytime. It's daytime. So this is my daytime crew, right? He get there, he goes, that's the girl on this movie and that's the girl on that. I said, yeah, we all hang out. We ain't got no money, but we all hang out together. I said, look on the table. Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I put on some nice plates and some cola and a picture of the whole line. And it was great. He had a great time. And that was that same party that Pharrell was at. But what I started doing in order to get artists together, I said, Puff, you don't understand. When we watch you from New York, you're bigger than life to us. I said, so the $1.5 million, yeah, you could do that, but it don't matter. Because a New York fitted baseball cap is how much retail?
Like $25.
$25, right?
Yeah.
I said, Puff, but on your head, it's priceless, man. And I said, now watch this. And I played bong, bong, bang, 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 bong, 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 bong. And LA niggas was mad. They was like, hey, look here, cuz, hey, fuck that shit, dog. Fuck that shit, dog. That motherfucker. I said, look, you got these LA niggas gone. And it was moments like that. It was like, and then I had a studio in the back. So every time somebody would come over, I would ask them to drop music there. Puff, Snoop, because I wanted to get in the music business. But we also started doing this thing called New Music Hour. So any person that came to the house that had a song or could do stand-up with it, you could perform. No one was allowed to boo or nothing like this. Watch who benefited from it. Nick Cannon used to sleep on my couch.
Wow.
13 years old. He'd be in one part of the house. He'd be like, can I, nigga, go back in there. You can't, the fuck back in there. You can't come in here. And he'd be like this, right? He slept on the couch. Ed Sheeran was the latest. Ed Sheeran slept. Ed Sheeran, my new house. Ed Sheeran slept on my studio floor for 6 weeks.
Amen.
Working on this shit.
6 weeks.
So what we do, like I said, what's great about what we do is that we have. I had Anthony Hamilton. I remember Anthony Hamilton had he said, man, nobody want to hear me sing. I'll go watch it. I would go follow him and watch him sing in places. I'd be the only one in there. It was like he had to sing at this one little open mic thing, and he was saying, I'm like, sing, Anthony! Let the Lord use you, Anthony! Sing, son, sing! I mean, it's great. So the last one we had, I'm gonna tell you the ones that we had. It was amazing, and then I'm gonna go. When Drake hit, I'm in the Bahamas, baby. I'm in the Bahamas. My sister hit me. My sister, she here, dark skin and always in touch. Nigga, you need to get this Drake. I said, look, I hit the internet. I said, oh, nigga, I'm in my robe. I grabbed some wine. I said, I forgot to call you on your birthday. Said, I said, I gotta find that dude. So Breon finds him. We actually do a song together. But I was watching him, and I took him on when the redheaded guy took over for Jay Leno.
Conan.
I took him on Conan. I said, Conan, you don't know who this dude is. I said, his name is Drake, and 2 girls in the audience. I said,
Shout out to Daily Mail. Something ain't right. 50 Cent suggests Diddy and Rick Ross are gay in Instagram photos, then quickly takes them down. He is well known for his famous feuds, and 50 Cent lashed out at fellow rappers Diddy and Rick Ross on Sunday. The star, whose real name is Curtis James Jackson, took his well-documented roles with Pear to the next level in a move which it seems even he realized was too far. 50 Cent posted 2 photos to Instagram on Sunday, which insinuated that Diddy, real name Sean Combs, and Ross, real name William Leonard Roberts, are gay. Then appeared to say it would not be right if they were. 50 Cent's quote, I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right. One image showed the pair performing on stage in a photo which is taken at such an angle that it makes it look like they are kissing. The other shot was Diddy sporting a pink shirt while embracing former record executive Steve Stout, also clad in pink. But it seems he quickly reconsidered, as it wasn't long before the 38-year-old had pulled the post from his social media networking site. Their feud began years ago after a contract dispute over rapper Mace, and 50 Cent has also accused Diddy of knowing about the Notorious B.I.G.'s passing and said his music sucks. Side note, so 50 Cent comes forward multiple times and states how Diddy is gay, and nothing happens to 50 Cent. But Jamie Foxx comes forward and talks about our party and doesn't even give any real details and said party, and Diddy hospitalizes him. After Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been close for years, Diddy and 50 Cent were never close. They were starting a relationship, but it ended quickly, and they've been feuding ever since. Why would Diddy take his time to make sure that Jamie Foxx is hurt by basically stating nothing, but does nothing to 50 Cent, who has literally labeled him as gay? Again, the internet needs to make this make sense. I believe that all of the people that are going around stating that Jamie Foxx is in the hospital because of Diddy is cap. They are lying. They want a click and they want a view, and I don't care how they take it. They have no proof, no receipts backing that Diddy and Jamie Foxx are even beefing. Understand something happening to somebody like Usher or 50 Cent, and all of these bloggers are going around stating that Diddy being the reason. But Jamie Foxx, someone he's had a relationship with over 15 years, why would he do that to something like him? And then again, what happened to Jamie Foxx is stress related, not beef related. We'll be back with part 3. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Jamie Foxx and the Foxx family. We wish you all the best. Prayers going out to Jamie. We hope he has a speedy recovery and is able to live life again. As of now, I do not believe that Jamie Foxx is doing well. I believe that he is more so in a vegetative state, and I hope that he can pull through and come out of it. Until the next video, until part 3, I love you all. I'll see you then. Bye.